For days, we have been telling you about countless families that are still waiting on memorials from Gast Monuments. They paid for headstones or other markers, but they never received them. Up until now, Gast has been largely blaming the Chicago Archdiocese for those delays. Now, only on two, the Archdiocese is talking to our Sabrina Franza about why they stopped allowing Gast to operate inside Catholic cemeteries in the first place.
She wasn't paying the setting fees for the ones in the system, so at one point we said, don't add any more.
Ted Ratajczak is the executive director of Catholic Cemeteries. He's talking about Katie Gast, the general manager of Gast Monuments, which CBS 2 exposed had not been delivering memorials to cemeteries, even though they'd been fully paid for by dozens of grieving families.
It's like the people that have died are forgotten. We don't want people to feel like they're forgotten.
Catholic Cemeteries claims Gast owed them around $22,000 in setting fees, which help install and maintain monuments. That's why they stopped allowing them to install new memorials. Gast blames the Archdiocese. They previously told us
there's memorials that are not ready just due to timeline standard procedure with those memorials because they're of a larger caliber. And those families are being prioritized over the families whose memorials are ready.
Catholic Cemeteries denies this.
We do not have problems with anybody else.
They say they're customers of Gast as well. They use them and other companies to produce monuments families order directly through Catholic Cemeteries.
You were mentioning that you're actually one of their best customers. You use small businesses to produce the monuments.
We dispute the fact that we're trying to squash small business. We are a fan of small business. We use small businesses for our memorials, for any other products that we purchase.
Gast Monuments is now able to submit new applications. They say they've removed the applications that weren't ready in order to add new ones. The Archdiocese claims they just removed the ones that weren't paid for so they could submit new ones. It's not clear what happens to those families whose applications were pulled.
Families are saying they've had the money. She took them out of the system.
The Archdiocese wants to hear from anyone that has paid Gast in full, still missing their monuments, to see if they can pick up the memorials instead. Sabrina Franza, CBS 2 News.